Okay, a very good afternoon here on the 1st of November 2019. My name is Rishi Patel, co-founder, Master the Markets, the Elite Traders Conference, and the Traders Open Day. And a warm welcome to our weekly market update here at Master the Markets, which we conduct at the end of every week as a form of trade review to keep ourselves accountable to our community and, of course, to ourselves as well. So you can see transparently the trades that have been taken for the week. So you join me in a slight losing week. So we're down a little bit this week. Let me explain the trades that we have taken. So the first opportunity was actually on the liftoff 3.0 trading strategy here in the live trading room. And if I walk you through that, the trade that we actually took, that grossed a 0.6% profit, 0.6% profit on that one. And it was actually quite a good OE capture. Let me explain what that means. So we entered the market on the close of that bar just there, our stop on the low of this. And of course, we're looking to capture the turning point. So you can see the market did turn and it did climb higher. After we got to the 5 consecutive higher closes, that was already quite suspect as far as I was concerned, because the probability of 5 consecutive higher closes there in the market, let me just show you here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 consecutive high closes. Probability of that is only around 15%, I believe. So what we did is we exited one position on the close of that particular bar just there. And then the other position we trailed according to the system stop, of course. And this is the reversal primary setup. The other position was taken out on the low of that bar. So we made profit 1 for this first position here and profit 2 for this position here. So total 0.6 according to the trading system is what we grossed on the dollar Swiss on that particular trade. Then we also had the gold bars PO, which didn't pan out for us in this particular occasion. So the gold bars PO didn't really work out for us. Let's have a look at that one. I believe that that was on the dollar Swiss franc as well. And that was the first PSWB. You can see that it is just setting itself up just there. And again, you can see that its first PSWB in the market, so 70% likelihood that it could fail. This was within the 30% that didn't fail and did turn. So you can see we were taken out of the market on a loss on that one just there. And the final trade that was a losing trade this week was also the prime profits trading strategy, which we took on the Aussie US dollar, which you can see here on my screen at the moment. So again, that's all based around the first primary not becoming a turning point. And here you can see we had the first primary. First interruption here did become a turning point. And so you can see we were out of the market there for also a percent loss as well. So down 1.4% in total for the week. Not too much of a problem because, as you can see, it's a very small contained loss, which we can outstrip in a single week in the near future, I believe. So we continue to execute the trading strategy according to the rule set, and that is, of course, the most important thing. So let us continue to be consistent with that. Those were the trading opportunities for the week thus far. We're also long on the Aussie dollar at the moment on Gold Bars Elite, an absolutely superb high reward risk strategy, high profitability strategy, which has actually bought the market on this first green line here, 0.6885. We actually placed that order last night, and you can see the market turned, it moved down, it just filled our order. Literally, it's gone down to 0.6883. So it actually just filled us by a matter of 1.5 pips. And now it's turned around, it's gone all the way higher. We are up around about 1% in profit on that at the moment. Our profit target for that is on the high of yesterday's bar. So that's the profit target on that. We'll keep you apprised on the Aussie dollar there, but we'll report in on that in next week's market update in any case, because of course that will close out next week, and so the profit and loss will be counted into next week's opportunity just there. So that's pretty much it in terms of our trading opportunities for the week so far. 3 trades taken. You can see almost 1 trade a day. We had a couple of beta strategies as well, which were also taking trades, which have also panned out for us this week as well, which have also ended up in some profit. But we don't report in on the beta strategies. Those are just purely in testing phase. So that's pretty much it from that perspective. Let's go on to the topic of the week, which is all around pips and points. It's all around pricing in different markets. And I thought that this would be a good precursor for anyone coming to the Traders Basecamp workshop in the coming next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend. This will be a good understanding for you to have, although we'll cover it on the workshop anyway, because we trade multiple asset classes here at Master the Markets. We're not just based on foreign exchange, because we also trade the Dow, we also trade the US indices, the UK indices, we trade commodities, so many variety of markets. Because we have all of these different markets, it's also important to understand that there is an opportunity to trade with these different asset classes, and they're priced slightly differently. So let's go over a little bit about how that works. So for foreign exchange, for most of the key pairs, which are not yen related, so for everything that's not yen related, so I'm going to say here not equal to yen. In fact, my not equal to sign is the wrong way around. Let me correct that, or it will bug me. There we go. So not equal to yen. So not equal to yen pairs, anything related to the yen. So then we'll have 4 decimal places. So let's say, for example, the Aussie dollar, the Euro US dollar, the dollar Swiss franc, the pound US dollar, all of these different world currencies are actually done according to the 4th decimal place. Okay, the 4th decimal place. And the 4th decimal place, as you may already know, is what we class as a pip. Okay, so here, if we look at the current price on Aussie dollar, you can see the current price is 0.6900. Now, if that goes up a pip in our favor, then we will make X amount of euros or pounds or dollars in net profit. Okay, if it goes against us, however, if it goes against us, then we will lose the same amount in the position size that we have placed on that particular trade. So let's say we're running a position on the moment at the moment on the Aussie US dollar. So for example, let's say we have $60 per pip. So $60 per pip. Okay, let's say that's an example. So for each pip that the market moves in our favor, so now it's gone up to 6901, we would have gained $60. But if it goes against us, let's say it goes to 6899, then we will lose $60. So that's how the pricing works in the foreign exchange markets. Remember, this is for all the currencies, for example, pound dollar, euro dollar, dollar Swiss franc, etc. Not dollar Japanese yen. If you deal with dollar Japanese yen, then you should know that this all becomes slightly different, because we're no longer looking at the 4th decimal place. It changes and becomes the 2nd decimal place. Okay, so the 2nd decimal place. So you've got here 0.01. So that's how the yen is priced according to the 2nd decimal place. And that's the key thing there. Now, if you look at the stock market, for example, the stock market is also priced the same way. Okay, so it's also priced the same way. So let's say we look at a chart of Barclays. Okay, so if we look at a chart of Barclays and we see that the share price is, I'm not sure what the share price is of Barclays at the moment, let's say it's 23 pence, then on the chart it will be listed as 230. So that's what will appear on the right hand side on the pricing axis just there. So 230 represents the number of pence it takes to buy a Barclays stock. Now, if that goes up 1 unit, the smallest unit in stocks, as say 0.01, right? So if it goes up to 231, then we will gain, if we're using $60 per point, we'll gain $60. If it goes down against us, then we will lose $60. So that's how the pips and pricing works from that segment just there. So this is important to understand, because this basically teaches us that we need to be able to price the market correctly and understand how to position size the market correctly for how we're going to trade it. How we position size and work out this $60 per pip, we'll explain more, of course, on the Traders Basecamp package. And for those of you coming to the course next weekend, that is a part of the Traders Basecamp package. Or if you haven't already learned it online, of course, you can do as well through our online training material in the Elite Traders portal. So that's pretty much it from me in terms of this week's update. I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Until the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, keep trading like a master. Bye for now.